This is going to be a slow and time-consuming tutorial, so get ready for that. But I'm going to show you how to extract Tweenies Game Time, the soundtrack to it. First thing you want to note is that it is a 2-track game. So the first thing you want to do is go over to CD Mage and install it. I'll have everything in the description, don't worry. Go over to CD Mage and shorten it to just 1 track. I don't know if you have to do this, but personally I would. So this PC downloads. Wait for this. Tweenies Game Time, Q. Just wait for it. Then come over here, save as, and just save it somewhere. I've already done this, so I'm not going to show it. But it's just as simple as saving a file. Now, you also want to go over to the PSF foobar extension and install it real fast, so just double-click it, install it. And now what you want to do is, we no longer need this since we have the single-track version now. Go over to jPSXdec and open it, because now we're going to be extracting the files of the game. So open and analyze. This, and go to where you save the single track version, which for me would be on the desktop. New folder, ripped music, and open it. And wait for it to fully open. So, another thing I should note is that when we actually extract the music, you will have a boatload of files, and you're going to have to sort through them. Luckily, it's not hard because they have labels to show you what is what, but it's still slow and time-consuming. And specifically the race music, the music used for the race where you collect instruments, I do not know how to separate the instruments. So if you play it in the foobar extension, it's just going to play all the instruments at once, which sounds like a mess. But if you can somehow find a way to extract the instruments by themselves, so it's just like the MIDI and just like the one instrument, you can go right ahead. But now, once we're in here, you want to go to Sound, Ing, and these are the files you want to select. So select these. Select these for it. You have to select them manually. You can't just select the folder, which sucks. Go to Castle, select just one of these. There's something interesting you need to know, and that is if the sequence doesn't have a letter like F or B at the end, you don't have to select them all because they're just going to be the same. So all of these are just going to sound the exact same with Castle Music. Also, yes, they put Castle Music in the wrong folder. So we're going to fix that in a second. So just select 2 of these since you don't really have to select the others since they're all the same. Go down to Disco, and this is one of the ones that uses multiple, so just select all these. The DAT files don't really matter. You can unselect them if you want to. Then go to dot word. Ignore these are just sound effects. Then dot world. Dot world is another one where there's just one singular sequence file, not several. So just select one of them. Hub It doesn't have any music. The hub music is actually right here, which is also shared with FM, MU, SM. So these two are the exact same. HR sound is the hub music. I'll show you that. And race, which is the one that I said I don't actually know how to extract the instruments and the instruments by themselves, so they'll all just play at the same time. So yeah, these are all the ones you want to select. There are extra songs in here, like the intro. The intro is one of its own song, but it's also part of a movie file, and you can just do that by itself, so it's not difficult. But once you've done all that, click this to change the directory. I'm not gonna, because I think that directory is fine. So once you have everything selected, click Save All Selected, and you'll have a bunch of files. Now click Start, and once it's done, click X. You can now close out of this. Click No. You don't really need it. And you'll now have a sound file with everything in it. Now go to Ing and put CS Music with Castle. And there you go. Now they're ready to actually be turned into PSF files. So now open up VGMToolBox. And this is where we're going to have to sort through them. So, before fully open up VGMToolBox and go back to, now make a new folder on where you're going to put it. I'm just going to throw them in sound since it's pretty much just an empty folder. And now in VGMToolBox, go to examine / miscellaneous tools, XSF tools, PSF, and PSF maker. Now in here, under preset, I would just choose Mark Grass generic driver, because that one seemed to work for me. Then under source files, click the 3 dots. And I also have another one set up because I did this earlier, so I have all the files right here. So that's what I'm going to use personally. So, yeah, hold on. There we go. Get rid of this. That shouldn't be there. So now, go to where your files are. So, click on Ing, because that's where the first set are, the menu music. Click OK. Now, put your output folder, which I have not copied. Whoops. So, go to where you want your output to be, which is right here. Click this. Control-C. Now Control-V. Now click Try All Possible Combinations. This is really important, because if you don't do that, it won't be able to rip the other songs. Now click Make PSFs. And if it's green, you're good to go. You now have a PSF file. And once we open up foobar, it should play. Now, it's untrimmed, so it's going to last 3 minutes, which kind of sucks. So if you want to trim it yourself, you'd have to extract it from foobar and do it yourself. But this is just a general tutorial on how to at least get the files in a playable state. And it sounds perfect. Don't forget, remember to make sure to actually install the plugin, because VGM Stream can't open these. So just make sure of that. Now, here's the tedious part, doing the other songs. So, whoops. So, go back to where you were at. Now do Castle. Castle's really easy. Just click Make PSFs. It's going to make several, because I didn't delete them. But again, all of these sound the exact same. I can show you. See? Oh, and that's a different song. But yeah, they all sound the same. So just delete all and just keep one. I would keep B because it's highest. Now go back, do it again, but with the next one. Disco. Disco is one of the bigger ones, so once you click this, you'll have a whole bunch of files to sort through. Isn't that wonderful? Watch it rack up. 43 files. Jesus Christ. Now, what you want to look for in these, race is the same thing. Look for a letter after, like, if there's a B here, like, near the end, that means this goes with B. And this will be the wrong sound font. So, all these just delete. Ignore, I don't know why there's two separate ones. Nothing seems to change. They're the exact same, from what I can tell. So, as you can see, this one is F. Actually, F has duplicates, so let's just delete these real fast. See, F3, this means this is supposed to go to this guy. So, delete all these except for the one with F. And then next up is J, so delete all these and keep the one with J. This one's M. Again, delete all the ones, but keep the one with M. And there you go. Now you have the disco soundtrack. Now, next up, we have Dot World. I think Dot World is another one where there isn't that many. Yeah, they all sound the same, so just delete those ones. There you go. There you go. That's the one for Dot World. And finally, Race. The one that I said I don't know how to extract normally. So they're all just going to... So all the instruments are just going to be playing at once, and it sucks. And this is another one you're going to have to sort through. So, again, race is MR. So, after HR, this is all race. You see, there's two different, BL and BS. I don't know the difference. I would personally just do BS. But, as you can see, they're the exact same size, so there literally is no difference. So I would just get rid of all the BLs just to make it not as complicated. Or all the ones that end with L right here. And now all you have is the ones that end with S. So as you can see, BS, that should go to B. Get rid of these. See? Fuck, it's hard to look at. FS, so keep F and get rid of all the ones with B. This one's JS, so get rid of all the ones except for J, as you can see. And MS, get rid of all the ones that... So now it should look like this. From what I've been able to extract, there is a level 11 songs that are like this. Now again, there's also the intro theme, which has its own video. So I think that would be like the 12th song of the soundtrack. I don't really know. But yeah, so this is all of them, and if we put them into here, we can listen to them all. So you have Castle, Dot World, Disco, and this one, which I said were the same. And then these ones, which sound fucking god-awful. Race sounds god-awful, because, again, all the instruments are playing at once. And it's a minigame about collecting instruments, and it changes the song. So, this one has a lot of combinations, but I think if you were able to extract just the instruments by themselves, it would just be like a few, probably like 7 per. So, yeah, as you can hear, it... Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Whoopsie daisy. This is what I'm talking about. These are fucking difficult to do for me. So I accidentally deleted all the FS and didn't keep F. Now I need to redo this. So FS, J, get rid of that, get rid of these. So, JSJ, JSM, get rid of that. And then MS, keep M. There we go. So now we have FSF. That's what I'm talking about by it sucks, because it's just a bunch of letters. I don't know why they didn't just name these two the exact same, but as you can see, yeah, that sucks. And then we have J, and then M. Yeah, they don't sound right, but that's what they're supposed to sound like if every instrument were playing at once, which is impossible to do in-game. So yeah, this is what it should look like. And of course you can extract all these. Now, if you don't want to go through this torture, I completely fucking understand. I'll have a download link to these PSF files in the description. It's an Internet Archive link to the PSF files, if you don't want to go through the hell that is extracting these yourself and sorting them out. I'll also put... no, it's just going to be the PSF. I was about to say I'll put the WAV files down there too, but again, these ones need special treatment, and I can't do that, so yeah, there you go. That's how you extract the PSF files from this game. It's stupidly complicated, and you're welcome that I put them on Internet Archive for you.